So guys, you want to build some off-road skill courses, you know, rocks, woods, and all that. Well, that's what this video is about. It's going to show you guys a few tips and tricks that I've done in building the Exoplex behind me. One of the things you've got to do is look at your surrounding areas. Is it nothing but woods? Are you out west, or are you in an area where there's nothing but rocks, nothing but dry rocks? Look at your area and design in your head, you know, let your imagination run wild what you want. So use the natural obstacles as much as you can. Here in Florida, well, our natural obstacles are broken concrete. Just kind of the way it is, that and wood. So, but anyway, let's go take a look out there, and we're going to get right into it with concrete. Take a look. When you're doing concrete work, save your concrete bags. Those are great filler because you really don't want to fill that full of concrete. You'll just waste a lot of money. We are continuing the footers all the way down to about right there where I want to have some water drainage. And this area right here is going to be filled in. And that is Sam's footprint right there. Told him not to do it. He looked at me and did it anyway. So we got that right there poured yesterday. You can see the start of a new climb right there. We got that poured. Now this area right here likes to hold water, so I'm going to dig a little trench right underneath here. Kind of use this for some irrigation to get the water out. So that's going to stay open. Now you can look at right here the concrete that I've done. Now right here where I showed you guys the concrete bags as filler, you can see the concrete, it kind of settles a little bit. So I'm going to go back and try to fill that in with a little bit more concrete. But this is where we are with this. And it's probably hard enough to, oh yeah, it's hard enough to drive on right now. So yeah, let's go take a look at the other side. The other side of that shows the start of another climb right here. Still got some work to do. I'm not sure if that's even drivable at this point. It may be a winch line kind of thing right now, but there we are. I'm going to work on that right there a little bit and continue this down to about right there by the end of the large rock. I've got the concrete mixed and it's a little bit thick, and I kind of want it thick so I can kind of build up and fill in those cracks right up there. While I got the concrete going, see that hole right there? That was similar all throughout there where I'm using the concrete bags. I'm gonna fill those in. This way we can drive this a little bit better. So this pretty much wraps up the concrete part of this video. And thank goodness I have help. Chris and Jonathan, Kevin, they come out, help out all the time. So you really need some help. And when you're out here by yourself, I highly suggest you bring another buddy. If you have a kitty, like good old Sam, yeah, buddy. If you have a kitty, if you have a dog, bring him with you. Just don't let him step in the concrete. So also, if you happen to be wondering why I'm doing these footers around all the rocks, it's actually a really simple reason. When you go to climb something and your back tires are usually on the dirt, what happens? It digs it out. It just makes it that much harder. This footer around here eliminates that. It allows you to get your whole truck up on the course without digging it out and making it worse for the next guy. What you want, Sam? If you've been a subscriber or follow the channel for quite a while, you know all about this pile of rocks right here. You've seen this in many videos, checking drag brake, all that stuff. This climb right here, I came to WD-40 to oil the drive shafts. So once I get all those taken care of, which I still got quite a bit more to do, this is next on my list. Time to do some concrete work to dress this guy up, because this was the start of my rocks. Wow, Sam, you got a lot of energy this morning. What you gonna do, big boy? Really? For this part, we're gonna go over some wooden obstacles. Here in Florida, our rocks are concrete and our other obstacles are wood. So this right here I put together I've got some 2x2 spacers under the 1x6 boards, and seems to work out pretty good, but it's quite a bit difficult with the large gap. Most people don't do the gaps in there, so I stuck these boards in just to see if it could help it out a little bit, and so far it's pretty good for Sam. Also, guys, we're coming up over here and we're, you know, getting messed up, so added that in there. So now we have this up here. Sam, don't claw that. That thing hasn't done anything bad to you. Sam laid on those things one time, fell right through. It was awesome. He was kind of like hanging there, you know, like you see on the internet. Well, this is the internet, never mind. But anyway, this stuff right here, these were just simply giant hose clamped to the trees, because I didn't really want to anchor into the trees, even though these trees aren't valuable. You know, I don't want to kill them because they give me some shade and they allow me to do this. Now, these right here can move a little bit as a result. So if the wind blows, you know, they kind of have a little bit of give. There's one screw holding each one into place. So hopefully that one screw will shear instead of tearing too much off. These are just scrap cuts of wood. They are nailed in with a brad nailer up top and bottom. For the most part, they actually stay in place. If you really want to anchor them good, you can actually put like a sheetrock screw underneath. This right here is just some more scrap wood I threw into place. And this is actually a really neat lean, you know, because it leans right to you. And here, obviously, more scrap wood, some 2x2s, leftover cuts, more scrap wood. And this guy right here, which is always a pain in the butt, I added this right here to kind of keep them on because they're having an issue falling off the back side of that. But this is kind of a pain right here. Obviously, more scrap cuts, but these are cut at a 45 on the ends and just kind of staggered, so it just kind of adds a little bit of something. And these right here can catch your disc, so you kind of got a watch coming off of that. Now, this was something I put together just because, well, why not? And it's actually pretty darn neat. You can't straddle them. You can't run in the middle of them. You're going to get up on top of them. And then this piece right here, if you don't get up on this, it'll actually push you over to the edge. So I got this. And as you can see, it definitely gets some usage. This I just put in. Super simple. Just simply drive right up it and right over. The issue is coming off of this and getting the back end lined up. That's the issue that we saw the other day with that one. I will get something out here, I swear, I promise, guys. And this, just fire hose that failed inspection. Simple as that. And I did a little lean on it. To make the lean work, I had to add that support, which still isn't fully supported at the ground correctly, but so far so good. And all these are just hose clamped to the trees. I was having an issue with some guys falling off, and you know, they want to catch their truck to save it from breaking, but they don't want the hand of God penalty and all that. Well, I'm going to change it up. I built this recovery ladder that can go anywhere on this course. So if the truck goes falling off and they can catch it, I'm going to tell them to catch it. They can set it on the ground with no penalty, because heck, we don't want to break our trucks, right? There's no need to break it, you know, falling off of something that's 3 foot up. So catch your truck, set it on the ground, and then you drive up here, and you got to go behind the gate that you were about to progress. So you cleared this gate, but you fell off right here. This is where you put the ladder, and you just climb right back up. And the time it's going to take to come down, around, set the ladder up, get back on the course, pretty much is your penalty. Because this entire course right here can be done in about 2 minutes. So pretty much you fall, you're done. So don't fall. This is something I put together with scrap pieces. Those are old fluorescent light covers, you know, just junk pieces. Had the boards, had the little concrete things. I forget the name of them. I call them like castle blocks or something. Just put it up there. And this actually turns out pretty neat. You could pretty much fit any vehicle right through the middle of that. It looks really dangerous and deadly, but it's pretty easy. So basically everything you just saw is just stuff we think of, you know. Luckily, I've got a few guys to help me out. They come up with ideas for different things. And some of them, like the little footer around, that's kind of a necessity thing when you're dealing with soft dirt. You know, you really don't want the course that you set to get progressively more difficult just because the dirt is chewing away. Well, anyway, guys, if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section below. And hopefully I was able to help you out a little bit. Guys, thank you all for watching.